we've made our picks. Let's find out what Lee thinks. All right, so now it's time for Lee. Lee's in the house. Lee Sterling, Paramount Sports. Look at this kid right here. Look at this smile on this kid's face. Look at those football helmets behind him. He looks so cool. Hey, Lee, what's up?
Not much. Well, I'm smiling because like 2 years ago, I told my wife, Miami may not have any team that wins or even comes close to winning anything for a decade. And somehow in 2 years, Miami has become the mecca of sports, I think. Well,
how's that?
Wow. Whoa. That's a huge statement.
How's that?
We're the mecca of sports this week, okay? The Miami Heat is one game away from the NBA Finals. They didn't make the playoffs last year.
True.
Okay, fair enough.
The Miami Marlins, who were taken apart for the fifth time 2 years ago, if it ends today, make the playoffs.
Okay.
Dolphins are headed in the right direction.
Fitzmagic.
Not that we're great. We'll probably go 6-10, 7-9, but they should be able to, by next year, I think, make the playoffs. And the Miami Hurricanes are on the way up. Looks like they're headed for maybe 8-3, 9-2 season.
All right, Lee Sterling from Paramount Sports. Let me give you the West Coast version of what you just said. We would tell you that Southern California is the epicenter of sports between the Padres, who have made the playoffs, the Dodgers, who have won the division, the Lakers, who are a game away from the NBA Finals, the Rams, who are undefeated, the brand new super stadium that the Rams have built and now have subsequently opened up, the Raiders and their new stadium, which, by the way, may not necessarily be in Southern California, but is part of the fabric of Southern California.
Scott, how many cities do you want to take hold of? You got San Diego,
region.
L.A.,
region.
Vegas. Okay. I'm going to give you. How about the Tampa? Should I include the Tampa Bay Rays?
Absolutely not. No, makes no sense at all.
How about the Tampa Bay Lightning?
No.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Lee, let me.
How about Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yeah, I didn't mention them.
I'm just reveling in 1 week of winning.
I gotcha. Hey, Lee, listen, I want to start off. Speaking of winning, you've been hot lately. 3-1 last week. You've gotten off to a great start in college football and in NFL football. We've got about 8 minutes or so right now, and I really want to get to your picks this week because if you were 3-1, I want to help make people a bunch of money, and I want your phone stirring. I want people to call you. But just start me off with this. We're hearing about the Mountain West coming back, Pac-12 coming back. How are you handicapping college football? Because it seems like we don't know what's going on out there with injury reports, COVID cases, et cetera.
Right. So I normally will leave an office Tuesday nights, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. What I've had to do is me and my staff, we've had to search Twitter and find the beat writers, different ways on the internet. They're tracking who's at practice. They get like 30 minutes a day. So there's people, you just got to find out who they are, who's missing, who would step in for them. So it might mean I'm working until 12:31 in the morning. It might be 2 or 3 in the morning once the Mountain West and the Pac-12 come back. But I don't mind. It's better than digging ditches, and we're winning.
Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you guys are winning, and I'm glad you're doing all the work so that people who get to call you and buy your services, they get the benefit of all the work you do. It's like when I go to the racetrack, I don't want to sit there and handicap on certain days. So I know certain handicappers that I trust and I like their picks. I want people to give you a call. You want to talk about the games this week?
Let's go. Let's have some fun.
I want you to know that we've already made our picks based on your picks. We're going to see how we do. We're going to follow your picks, but we're all betting on which way you're going to pick.
Okay.
All right. So Oklahoma -28 against Kansas State. We already made our picks. I hope that I'm on your side. Who do you got?
So I don't think many of you will pick Kansas State. Am I correct?
I picked Oklahoma.
Wrong.
The two young men right here picked Kansas State, said too many points. I said,
that's a lot of points, Lee. That's a lot of points.
Okay. I was at the game last year in Manhattan, Kansas, when Kansas State upset Oklahoma. How did they do it? They ran the football. Really good offensive line, but all 5 of those guys are gone. And in that game, Oklahoma didn't lose the game because of their offense. In 21 minutes, they put up 497 yards. They turned the ball over, and it was just one of those strange games. Oklahoma, they've been waiting for this game. Spencer Rattler looks really good, and Kansas State might have to start some freshmen or walk-on DBs because of COVID. Also, the offensive line, I'm hearing might only take 7 or 8 guys on this trip. I think they're going to put the hammer down. I like Oklahoma 61-10 over Kansas State.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
60 points?
Did you see the score? I don't know if you guys are old enough, but Scott, well, in the 70s when Kansas State was so bad, they used to lose some games 65-0. It might be that bad this week.
All right, Lee, let me ask you, in terms of college football, you've given us a great pick here with Oklahoma and Kansas State, a game that none of us would know anything about. Any love this week for my Pitt Panthers at all?
No. And here's why I'm not going to give you love for your Pitt Panthers. Really good coaches, and both these coaches are really good. But Pat Narduzzi is better as an underdog. He's one of the best underdog coaches, one of the worst coaches as a favorite. I think Scott Satterfield, they had a bunch of busts in coverage against Miami. I think the wrong team's favored there. I like Louisville in that game. I think they win that game outright, 35-28.
Wow, Louisville over Pitt. Come on, Lee.
Sorry.
It's all right. All right, you want
money, Scott? I'm not looking to make friends.
Hey, listen, I'm with you. That's why with this Oklahoma-Kansas State game, I'm looking to make money. Okay. All right, I'm looking to make money on this game. I'm taking Oklahoma all day long. All right, let's go on to the NFL. Are you ready to do this?
Yep.
All right. Seattle -4 at home against Dallas. Lee, what do we do?
So Dallas, I'm grading their defense, and of the 11 positions, they only have 2 guys that are grading above average. They have no pass rush. Their defensive line's getting pushed back. Their linebackers not making plays in space, and their DBs not making plays on the ball. They're going to have to win shootouts. And against Seattle, Russell Wilson thrown 9 touchdowns in the first 2 weeks. They've scored 73 points. In fact, I went back in my database. The last time that Seattle scored that many points in the first 2 weeks was against Sam Weich's defenseless Cincinnati Bengals. And how about this? You'll remember this guy, Don Coryell. His tackling is optional defenses. So wow. I just think that Seattle's offense, where they use the run finally when it's set up by the pass, not the other way around. I like Seattle here in the shootout, 38-31.
I think we all agreed on that one, right? We all agreed Seattle's the team to pick there. What about we split here because I don't trust Buffalo at all. Right. And I like the Rams this year. Right. Buffalo -2. What do you think?
I like the Rams too, but, maybe going to the East Coast 2 times and in a week, I think it might be too much here. Now, I give them credit. I think the Rams are going to be one of the most improved teams. They're throwing the ball less, 27-31 times instead of 47-51 times. But adding Stephon Diggs, huge for Buffalo. I mean, they're not a ground and pound team. I think their defense, which is very talented, has not played up to their potential here. Maybe the jet lag, maybe the piped-in noise does something, but I like Buffalo here. I think they win this game 35-24.
All right, Lee, the new Manny.
Hold on. Wait, who took Buffalo?
I
did.
You took Buffalo?
Did you
I took Buffalo.
Okay.
I took the Rams.
AP took the Rams.
Okay, got it. All right, keep going on.
I don't trust Buffalo. Sorry.
I got you. So 2 of the 3 of us are with Lee.
So Ravens, Kansas City, Mahomes, Jackson appears to be the new Brady Manning.
Right.
This is going to be a battle every year. These are going to be 2 MVP candidates. Break it down for us.
So Kansas City, I thought last year was the best team. In the regular season, I thought they were going to pull it out, and they did. But right now, they are not the best team in the NFL, not even close, maybe the 4th or 5th best team. Now, could they end up winning the Super Bowl? Absolutely. But we're taking these teams and what we're seeing now. And the game plan to beat them was laid out last week with the Chargers. Run the football, gain 4 or 5 yards, and carry on first down, and move the chains and make Kansas City go 80 to 90 yards. And they were close to getting it done. Baltimore has more weapons on offense to get it done. They ran for 230 yards last week on Houston. They've run for 100 yards in 18 straight games. That's an NFL high. And they also have a quarterback in Lamar Jackson. He's thrown for 28 touchdowns and thrown only 1 interception in the last 9 regular season games. Those numbers are almost unheard of. I think this game is going to be exciting. It's not the game of the weekend. It's not the game of the year. Might be the game of the decade. Might be that game like we saw with Kansas City and the Rams. I got Baltimore here, 48-41 over Kansas City.
I hope that's the score. I hope that's the score, man.
Wow.
What a great game.
Would you say that Rams game against Kansas City, was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, we were there.
I think that was the best game the last decade.
Dude, me and Alex were there. It was one of the greatest regular season NFL games I've ever been to in my life.
Right.
Lee, so, okay, just real quick. You've got Oklahoma. I'm with you. You've got Seattle. We're all with you. You've got Buffalo. Me and Browner are with you. You've got Baltimore. I know I'm with you. Alex, I think you took Kansas City.
Yeah, but I'm a gut guy. Lee is like doing the work, man.
Okay. Browner, who are you with?
Chiefs.
Okay. All right.
Did you notice Alex, first of the year was he was like, I got my picks. I'm going to win it. He's a little unsure now. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Because I'm going against you and you're winning.
When I'm hot, I'm tough. But, things could change. I think it can last a couple more weeks.
Lee, give everybody the phone number so all of our listeners and viewers can call you and get these picks, and tell them what kind of deal you got cooked up right now.
So this is what I'm going to do. I know a lot of people would like to win, but maybe they're not ready to come aboard for a month or a season. Normally, I rate my games from 10 to 50 units, and you've got to be a monthly or season subscriber to get my 40 to 50 unit plays. We hit Central Florida last week. I have another. Very rarely do I have back-to-back 40 to 50 unit releases. I will release this game and everything I've got in college football and the NFL from now through Wednesday. Call it my September special. Normally, it's $197. If they use coupon code SAVE100, it's $97 for the entire weekend, 10 to 13 games. I'll even throw in my NBA plays, and we're on a 7-2-1 run there. And I've got a 50-unit parlay in the UFC, and we've won 17 of the 20 UFC cards since I came back in May. And on my 40 to 50-unit plays in the NFL, college football, and UFC, we're over 75% over the last 12 years. Everything, ParamountSports.com, $97. I know if they sign up, even if they're a $100 or $200 player, I can turn that into $1,500 or $2,500. ParamountSports.com, $97, or call 800-400-9741. And I'll even give them the Chargers-Carolina game if they call the office. So 800-400-9741 to sign up or get that Chargers-Carolina game, or the website ParamountSports.com.
I'm buying the $97 package, and I'm going to take $5 and put it on every single game you play. Okay. Every single game you play, I'm going to track it. I'm going to take $5. How many games do you think that'll be total? How many games?
I'm sending you the number, Scott, right now. You're not paying for it.
No, I want to pay for it.
You know what? No. I want you. I'm going to send you the number. I'm going to send you a number. You give it to all the guys. And all my games, all my selections are on the website at ParamountSports.com on the homepage under recent results. They can see my results for 5 years. I want you, if we make money, you donate it to a charity. Okay?
Done.
Better.
That UFC parlay sounds very interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Lee Sterling, Paramount Sports, ParamountSports.com. Can you give the number one more time, Lee?
800-400-9741.